welcome to my channel. Well, I think I have all of my Joker knives here. I was going to start out with just the fixed blades, and then I decided to just get all of them out here. Jersey Knife Guy did a video on some Joker knives, and he was talking about the ones that he's got he likes and stuff. And he has these inexpensive ones. They have a half stop on them. Nice little, characteristics and all this. I found this one. It had been hiding, but they make them. These are cool. These are cool knives. Now, for most of the steel that they use in their knives, this one, it just says stainless steel. But on the majority of them, it's MOV 1.4116. And a lot of people are looking at it and they're not familiar with that steel. Cold Steel uses it. You know what the steel is. You're just not familiar with it, but you know it. Have you ever used one of these before? A Swiss Army knife? That's the steel. That's the same steel that they use. Krups. It's a German steel. 1.4116. So, you know that the edge retention is not super great in these knives, but they're easy to sharpen. And it depends on the edge geometry, I mean, like this little pin blade right here, since it's so small and you're only using like an inch or so of it, it's going to dull pretty quickly, but it's also going to sharpen up easily. So, I mean, that's the trade-off. If you're not familiar with Swiss Army knives, then Google and the forums and everything is kind of all over on what this steel is equivalent to. Many of them say it's like 420HC, which is used in like buck knives and stuff like that. If it's done right, it's a very good steel. Other ones, I'm comparing it to 440A or the 400 series of steels. My experience, just speaking personally, my experience is that 440A tends to have a little bit better edge retention than the steel found in Swiss Army knives. But anyways, that's the steel. It's very good. Stainless steel. It's pretty tough. It usually won't chip. Its Rockwell is between 54 and like 57, somewhere around there. It usually runs around 56 to 57. So, and the other thing that Jersey was looking at, I was wondering if this is real antler or real stag. Yes. I mean, they give you a little insert with every one that says it's made from genuine materials. They wouldn't be in business if this was plastic or, fake stag. They wouldn't be able to get away with that. But you see that they use that steel a lot in these. Fairly easy to sharpen. It's not as soft as the steel in the Saber knives. I can tell you that right now. This has got better edge retention than the Saber made in Japan carbon steel knives. But they come with very nice leather sheaths. I just put this on here. It's so that you can hang it off the edge of a shelf. But they come with a variety of blade shapes and handle materials, types of sheaths, open top and stuff like this. This one's a nice little hunter kind. Aruri. I'm not going to go completely over each one. I'm just showing you some of the different things. This is the cool little Joker neck knife. They call this one the Arizo, and you can get it in different handle materials. This one's in my cart. Man, this is a cool little, it's just a tough little blade. It comes in the, you know, with a sheath and a cord. You can hang it from your neck. All right, we'll put you over here right now. Pete was wondering what size of knife sheath to put some of these things in. This is a Joker pointer. It fits. Now this particular sheath right here is the one that came in with the marbles folding hunter that Toby sent me recently. One of them came in a sheath like this, and one of them was separate, you know, like in a box. But this sheath is bigger than, this is like the equivalent of a $1.10. But again, it's genuine. It's not fake. You can see they wouldn't fake this, you know, the bone structure and all that, and the core. They might, you know, China might try that, but this is made in Spain. It's not China. I think what probably threw him off is the prices. These are so low. You look at them and you go, oh, that can't be real stag. You know, that's just too, they got to be doing something. But nah, man, I don't know how they're doing it, but it is. Here's another one in stag. See, you can see, if you've ever seen a deer antler, if you ever looked at one, it's bone, you know, it's our antler or whatever, and it has that kind of like bone type of a structure to it, like where you'd see marrow. This is the koala. Now, they'll get you with the names, koala and stuff. What this guy is. This is the cocker. If you were to get a koala, Joker koala, and you would think, all right, they all are this size and everything, or they're all flat ground. No, here's a hollow ground. Here's one, you know. I don't know what they're using for their designation on some of these things. So you really got to look. This one's non-locking. This one is. This one's in olive wood. But yeah, they're very good prices on these. Available, you know. Here's the Joker Zorro. This is more like a hunting type of knife. Again, now this one too, man, you grab it. You grab the handle and you think, man, this feels kind of hollow. Is this real? But again, you know, it's not impossible to fake this. But this is a real, you know, antler horn. This is the Zorro. Again, there's that steel. Like I said, you're not going to need special tools to sharpen it. You know, you can take a ceramic rod with you and hone it, you know. What I was trying to tell Pete, though, here's another. We already did the Aruri, didn't we? Yes. This is the one that I've got to fix. Somebody told me a good way to do this is on the inside, you patch it with like some fabric, like some blue jean material you put in there, and you glue it from the inside, and then that'll help, you know, put it together. Yeah, I could have sent it back and all that other stuff, but I'm just going to keep it and repair it. But again, you've got this, you know, this has got some stabilized curly something, curly maple, curly birch. See, they use different steel in this one. This one's 14G28N. That, where's another one? That Orenzo uses in Bowler in $6.95. So that they offer a variety of steels, but usually their basic steel, their base steel, it seems like the one I run into the most is the 4.116. Here's another cool one right here, the Cocker. What I like about it is this right here. That, just fits in your hand. Of course, the contouring and everything. But again, when you got that steel, but you've got a drop point, or a spear point, almost spear point. More of a drop point type of working blade. Thick enough handle here that you can get some work done with it. So, like I said, you can get they give you a range. They offer you a range, of inexpensive materials to more expensive, depending on what type of handle material you want. Like this one. You think, all right, I know what here's the Joker setter. This is in horn. I think it's in buffalo horn or water buffalo or something, not real. I don't know, but it's in horn, some kind of horn. That translucent with white, a little fancy jimping. It's, non-locking. This would be a cool little knife to carry around. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, you can get a variety of Joker knives, from fixed blade to folders, and I haven't run into a bad one. The only thing, like I said, the only thing that I ran into that I had any defect with at all was this sheath was probably made a little bit too small. If you guide it in perfectly, you follow this bottom edge, which you see is a bigger gap. This welt was, probably too thick. If you follow it that way, it won't cut it. But if you go any other way, it's going to slice it. If I were anybody else, I'd return this, but I like to learn from mistakes too. So I want to know how to fix, I want to see how good I can fix a sheath. And as far as my projects goes, like working on things, you're just going to have to be patient with me on some of these things. I got ideas of what I'm going to do, and then I'll sit around and you'll see this will be like this for quite a while. Until one day I'll get, the tinkering bug will hit my butt, and I'll say, well, I got to fix this, or I'm going to do this, and I'll work on that. And I'll go crazy for a little bit. But anyway, there you go. Just wanted to give you a little heads up. It's probably not all the Jokers that I've got. There's probably one or two hiding, because every time I do a video like this, I sit back down and one pops up, and I go, damn, I missed that one. But as far as I know, these are the ones that I've got. And where are you? He's hiding here. Yeah, see, trying to hide. Lately, this has been my favorite little carry one, because it locks out. It's got that little, decorative. It's got olive wood. Got that little horn, got kind of a little miniature buoy. Pointy as hell tip. I mean, it's pulling skin right now, just doing like that, sticking. It's pretty cool. And that's the Sevillana. But this guy also is very cool, like as a work knife. Like if you like sod busters or something like this, this would be most appealing, I would say. And then as far as hunting knives, like I said, this one for the longest time was my just carry, because you got a good 4-inch blade. Carry to I cut stuff with it. Carry to town. Good hunting knives here, you know. Got your choice. This is impress your buddy one here, you know. All right, let's go hunting. And they go, wow, where'd you get that knife? And then you can either make up a story about where you got the knife, or you can tell them the truth that you actually did mundanely bought it at Amazon, you know. Never pass up an opportunity to have a wild story there. Now, you got to tell them at the end that you're just making it up. You can't, you know, tell the whole story about how you're in the Amazon and you got this knife and it saved you from all this other stuff. And then in the end you say, no, I was just kidding, I bought it at Amazon. See, that's the way you do it. You get them to do the whole story. Because otherwise you're going to be known as the pathological liar. There's a difference between a pathological liar and somebody that just jokes around. The joker tells you he's joking around, or you get a laugh in the end. The pathological liar usually drains your bank account or something. That's the way, and you're not laughing. He is. Anyways, there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. And don't joke around. These are jokers. We don't want any joking here. No joking.